you know who looks pretty damn great and championship quality? I would say Golden State Warriors are back.
Are they ever?
Now, you could say, where'd they go? Where'd they go? They went out due to injury. They went out with Clay's Achilles. They went out with I guess Durant's Achilles. A lot of Achilles that they've been dealing with. But who, over the first week of the NBA playoffs, play-in game tournament, et cetera, so on and so forth, looks the championship part? You could say there's a team in Philadelphia that's up 3-0. You
Facts.
could say that. Okay.
Yeah.
You could also say the Miami Heat's up 2-0. They look good. The Celtics look good. I would agree. They look good.
I think they look great.
Especially considering who they're beating.
Memphis Grizzlies have won 2 in a row after dropping that first one of the Timberwolves. Looked like that they were going to be down 2-1, and they went on some huge roll last night, right? How about the Dallas Mavericks doing what they're doing without Luka? They're up 2-1 on the Jazz.
Shocking.
All right, that's a pretty good one. The Bucks without Middleton now for the foreseeable future. They've got a Donnybrook on their hands against
They're in trouble.
the Chicago Bulls. They're in trouble, right?
Yeah, they're in trouble.
But who just looks the part? Because not only the way that they're filling it up, but the way that they're shutting it down when the game's on the line. And who's doing it with the old familiar faces who have won before? Who's doing that? I'll be your Golden State Warriors. How about 26 for Clay, 27 for Curry, and then you've got Jordan Poole. Now I could say, what did I tell you? It's like the rest of the league has eyes and ears too.
Yeah, you didn't discover
No,
Jordan
I
Poole,
know,
Rich.
of course not. But look out is what I said at the beginning of these playoffs, that he's about to shine and show up and shine out, and he's going to be the one to tell everybody that there's trouble. Certainly, if Clay is catching and shooting like he did last night in Denver. Certainly, if Steph is the best player ever on a minutes restriction, right? In the history of minutes restrictions, he's the greatest player in the history of minute restrictions.
I
right?
didn't see the beginning of the game. Did Steph start, or did he come off?
No,
the
he's
bench
off the bench.
Again? He came off the bench again.
And he was on the old minutes restriction. And then by the end, the Nuggets fans, as he is driving the lane on Jokic, who had an incredible game last night, a great finish from him last night, as he's driving the lane on him and lays it in and then puts everyone to sleep, which my kids love. They had never seen the night before, especially since it was late at night. And I'm like, guess what Steph just told you to? Night. It's time for bed.
Come to my house.
See you later. Night. When Curry's doing that, and then Draymond Green plays defense in the crucial moment the way that he did, and he facilitates in the way that he's facilitating. You've got Hall of Famers in Curry and Clay, and yes, Draymond, okay? And now it appears the Warriors have been bestowed upon them a new generationally talented, brilliant player. And I can say this because I saw it in college too. I know you could say it's real early. He still has to show a little bit more. We'll see what happens as the crucible of the playoffs begin to get a little tighter, because the Warriors are going to move on. Nobody's ever come back from a 3-game deficit, a 3-0 deficit like that.
I don't know how much more I really need to see. This guy did it for most of the regular season, and now he's 3 for 3 in playoff games. He was 9 of 13 last night. That is about as efficient as it gets from a perimeter player. This guy's already awesome.
And we didn't even mention Wiggins and Iguodala jamming it down like he's a rookie. I mean, they looked the part last night. They looked the part. They have some obvious matchup issues. Of course they do. Certainly if Draymond's the one who's got to guard Jokic in an end of a game like that, but he comes up with the steal.
Yeah.
And he facilitates. And the team has terrific free throw shooters. So if you put them in the bonus in the fourth quarter, they're going to close you out too, even though they did have some trouble making some free throws last night in the fourth quarter. They look championship quality, guys. Look out. If the Suns aren't full speed, and they're not, and the Bucks aren't full speed and they're the defending champs, I'm telling you what, You got to look out for this team playing the way that they are playing, with the guys that they have, feeling the way that they do. Look out.
And
Notice
the thing,
has
too,
been
is,
served.
guys, is Vegas is now agreeing with what you said all season long, really, and when the playoffs started. Warriors were 10-1 before the playoffs to win the championship. They are now the favorite at plus 280.
Damn. Okay. Just call me Richie Sheridan over here, man.
That is an old school reference.
I know that. Well, that was the last time I gambled.
You were getting lines at USA Today?
I was reading my name in boldface by Rudy Martzke, being new at ESPN. Then I turned the page.
Great.
That's literally.
By
the way, that's the truth.
A Danny Sheridan reference.
Thank you so much, everybody. I did just do that. But at least I didn't call myself the Greek. I didn't call myself the Greek.
I appreciated it.
So that's the top story in the NBA. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.